Mad Ram played in the World Championship pre-qualifier this past weekend. How did we do? Welcome back to the channel for another episode. Today we're going to be taking a look at Mad Ram's performance during the pre-qualifier for the World Championships. Just in case you guys don't know, if you play CWL in any of the Champions League, you get to participate in the monthly pre-qualifier for your chance to move on and play for a golden ticket. So since we played in Champs 2 and we actually won our group and got promoted up to Champs 1, we went ahead and put our team together of 5 players. We had myself, Sky, JJ, Hendo, and Post, and we actually had a pretty good weekend. So if you guys don't know how this works, the top 64 teams in Champions League 1 actually get a bye into day 2. This is a 2-day event that whittles down into 6 teams, and then next weekend those 6 teams will go and play for their chance at the golden ticket. The winner will get the golden ticket, and then the second place will get a ticket to the last chance qualifier. So on day 1 we weren't in Champs 1, so we didn't have a chance at the bye. On day 1 we had to play it through our bracket. We actually had a pretty good day 1 here. You can see our very first match there, we won 12-11 against Knight Riders. Let's go ahead and show some highlights of that war. So as you saw there, we won 12-11 with a 90% victory. Not too bad. We're pretty happy with that, right? Like, that's getting the day off on the right foot. We had triples from Postman and myself. Let's go ahead and check out Post's 3-star right here, because Post has been killing it with the drag bet, and with the addition of the rocket balloons and dragon riders, he's kind of incorporated those into his army, and it's really fun to watch these. Like, he crushed this base. This is really nice. My attack in this war, by the way, was Electro Dragons. It was a ring base that really had a lot of great value for Electro Dragons. Just ran right on through it, and luckily ended up with a 3-star. I had a pretty good day 1, not gonna lie. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I felt pretty good after day 1. So Post right here is just gonna set his funnel. He's gonna get his king, his queen. He likes to go with the Royal Champion early, which is a little bit risky, but he's going to get the proper value out of that Royal Champion. So the King's going to go ahead and tank for the Royal Champion. He sets that funnel. I was a little bit worried because he didn't get a great funnel over here for when he starts the Dragons, but he has enough of a funnel that if he sends the Dragons in, they should go right up the middle. Meanwhile, the King and the RC are working over there on the left-hand side. They're going to work right up the middle of the base. We're going to go ahead and rage up all the Dragons, rage up those Dragon Riders. Notice the King and the Royal Champion get that multi-target Inferno down, and here comes that blimp for the Town Hall. He's going to go ahead and pop that ability, the Warden ability, to protect the blimp, to make sure it lands all the way through there. No doubt that he's going to get this Town Hall down. And he's just going to be really patient here. He's just going to make sure he gets as much value out of these troops. He likes to bring in those rocket loons a little bit later in the raid, and I like that a lot. Being able to get in there and get out that wizard tower is huge. So pretty much all he has up that's going to hurt his bats is going to be the scatter shot. And like I said, this one was crushed. He's got 5 bat spells, 6 bat spells, and 4 freezes, and it's just not even going to be close. All he's got to do is get out the scatter shot, and it's GG from there. So scatter shot goes out. He's going to bat bomb right on there. He's going to throw in some freezes just to try to save some health, and from there, guys, it's all clean up. So like I said, we were feeling pretty nice after this one. I mean, you start off the war, you get a 12-11 victory. The base is held pretty nicely. Shout out to Bogley Base Building for our bases for this qualifier, by the way, pre-qualifier. They always come through and give us really good bases. Use code BASH for 10% off, by the way, through Bogley. Check them out. There's a link in the description. His bats did catch a red air mine along with the minions there, but he had enough to clean this up without issue. It was crushed. Really good attack from Post, and like I said, we were feeling really nice after that. So then in round 2, we actually got a forfeit win. The other team did not show up, so we didn't have to play, and we actually got through. And if you notice, Armenia got a forfeit win also, meaning they didn't have to play. Their opponents didn't show up or whatnot. So we went on to play Armenia, and you can see right here that our name is highlighted. We get the 12-11 victory right there. 12 seems to be our theme. We were really close on this one. This one actually could have been 13 pretty easily. We just had a couple of missteps, but let's go ahead and let's check out this war. So our percentage was just a little bit lower in this one, 86.2% on that nice 12-11 victory. I did get 3-starred in this one. Oh, feels bad, man. But again, like, giving up 11 in a pre-qualifier is not bad. We actually had 3 triples, and we had, I'll show you what happened, because these things happen. We had 3 triples and a misstep. So we had a little bit of a misfire here, and if things went a little bit differently, I think Hendo could have easily 2-starred this. He's going with the E-Drags, and they just went a little bit sideways here. And what went sideways is, watch this right here. Hold on. Let me go 1, 2, 3. Watch his blimp when it comes in. So the blimp's gonna come in. He tries to pop the Warden ability, but he pops the blimp. So he has to go into scramble mode to keep everything in and try to save the 2-star. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the chains here to get through there to get the 2-star. That sweeper pushes back. Maybe could have froze. It's tough, man. Maybe could have froze like the Expo sweeper and the scatter shot, but barely gets the 50%. So we had a little bit of a misstep, but we had a great team weekend. We actually picked him back up with 3 triples. Post had another triple, Sky had a triple, and I had a triple as well. On mine, it was pretty interesting because I literally attacked this base earlier in the day in Legends League. So I went through using my E-Dregs because I knew how, like literally probably 4 or 5 hours before this war, I attacked this base. I literally knew how to hit it. In my original hit, I went with the Stone Slammer. I changed that to a blimp with the Drag Loon in there and crushed this one. Not even close. But I want to highlight Sky's attack because Sky, a lot of us do air in Mad Ram, and air is really strong right now. But Sky crushes it with the ground attack. So we'll check out Sky's attack here. But I had to boast a little bit here about my E-Dregs. But I literally hit that base in Legends. You gotta like it. And this was a base that Sky saw a few times previous to this. And he's 3-starred I think 4 times now. We saw it in CWL. Sky's got this base down. So once we saw this base, we're like, Sky, all you, Daddy-O. I believe actually at this war, I was at dinner. I think I was at, if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you might have saw a picture of me with like a plate, an empty plate. I was at dinner eating steak while this war started. So I wasn't able to be on voice. I might have been able to, you know, help Hendo get a little bit better percentage, maybe even get the 2-star. It's hard to say, you know, it's hard to say in that situation. The blimp pops, but it's okay. It's a team effort, guys. That's what's really nice. Yeah, Hendo had a misstep. That sucks. It was really bad, but it's a team effort. We bounce back, we pick him back up, and we win this war. And that's what you need to do as a team. Sometimes things are going to go sideways. You got to pick your teammates up and win the war. So Sky pretty much full sends everything right up the middle of this base. That log launcher is going to get everything in there. He's got the witches and the super wizards working through there. We got the world champion on the top side just trying to help out, clean everything up. Invisibility spell to protect her. That scatter shot is barely hanging on there by the witches. Finally goes down, and this one was crushed from Sky. And like I said, he's been our ground guy. He's been using the PEKKA smash and just crushing with the PEKKA smash. Like, this is his go-to attack. He runs Pekkas or Yetis, sometimes a combination of the two, and it works out really nicely. I think those Yetis might have came out of the siege machine, but check this out, man. Like, it still has the Queen's ability, still has the Royal Champion's ability. Gonna be able to pop the Royal Champion's ability and get through here, and with the Queen's ability, it's not even gonna be close. It's gonna be a nice little 3-star. And it's a team effort, guys. We as Mad Ram are trying to grow and get better. And when something happens, that's what you got to do as a team, is pick your teammate up and help them out. So the Queen's going to be able to finish that off with their defense, or with her ability, and we win this one. It was sketchy. And this could have been easily 13 stars if that blimp doesn't get popped early. You know, fat fingers happen, guys. You know, Hendo was out like playing baseball this weekend because it wasn't a great weekend for this. Like, Hendo and I were subs. Hendo and I weren't supposed to be in this, so no fault. I know some of you guys in the comment, I would never do that. I'm a really good attacker. Man, if you didn't play this weekend, don't comment. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to hear it from you. It was a team effort. We got the victory. We moved on to the next round. So after we beat Armenia in that little sketchy war, we go on to face Solana del Pino. And this one was, we were a little bit nervous. This was the final for our bracket. So the winner of this one moves on to day 2. And here we go, guys. Check this out. That's right. Mad Ram moving on to day 2 with a 12-10 victory. And again, we didn't give up a lot of stars on this first day. Not a lot of triples. A huge shout out to the Bogley guys. Bogley Base Building came through clutch for us with some nice bases. And in this war, guys, we got it all together here. We had 93.2%, a 12-10 victory. Like I said, we did not give up much percentage. Look at that. Our highest hit was a 79. So that's pretty nice. And we had 2 triples. We had a triple from JJ, and we had a triple from me. So I'm feeling pretty good. I go 3-0 on the day as far as 3 stars. I hit them all. I think Hendo had a nice attack on this one. Sky with the 87, Hendo with the 95. I believe Hendo's was a time fail also, and Posty with an 84. So let's go ahead and let's check out JJ's attack. You guys have seen my attacks already. I went with Drag Bat on this one, but so did JJ. And JJ's attack, this was the final attack of the war, and we're like, JJ, all you need is a 2-star to win this, and it got a little dicey. I'll tell you what I mean as this attack gets underway, because things got a little dicey. So he's gonna go and he's gonna use a couple balloons right there to try to get that cannon out. He's gonna go with an Ice Golem, Headhunter, Yeti, Wizard combination over there to get that king out and also create a little bit of funnel, and then he's gonna break his heroes in here. He really wants that cannon down, but it is just not doing it. Might have been better to invest a rocket balloon over there to get that down. Then his king's gonna go ahead and take out the scatter shot. The queen's gonna actually walk on him, go up north. Then he's gonna have the world champion come in here for the Eagle Artillery, and just look at this pathway here. He's got a straight shot through the middle of the base. So he's gonna go ahead and send the dragons, and at this point we're like, JJ, all you need is a 2-star. He's like, do I go with a full send blimp? Full send blimp meaning put at the blimp where the dragons are, or do I go with a short blimp? A short blimp meaning go like more direct path at the town hall. We're like, JJ, short blimp, and he just YOLOs this blimp, and the sketchiest blimp 2021 confirmed. It gets pushed back by the sweeper. To his credit though, yes, it was a very sketchy blimp. But if that blimp didn't get there, he had a lot of dragons heading that way, and he had 4 freezes. With us just needing the 2-star to win it because we were up on percentage, and like even if they 3-starred, like we were up on percentage, I think with those 4 freezes, he would have been fine to be able to get that town hall down. But man, we were like, JJ, what the heck was that blimp? Oh, it was so crazy, man. It was so scary, but he gets it done. He's gonna freeze the crap out of this multi-target inferno, that bow, and just work these bats right on through the base, and he's gonna get the 3-star. Finishes the war off with a nice little solid 3-star. And like I said, we were feeling pretty good after day 1, man. Everyone's hitting pretty solid. Even our misses were pretty close on a lot of them. Like, we didn't really have, with the exception of Hendo's blimp popping early, we didn't really have a lot of close calls. Like, we had pretty solid attacks throughout day 1. JJ's Dragon's going to be able to clean this up. The bats got taken out. But like I said, we were feeling pretty nice after day 1. So what happens after this, after day 1, is all the winners of the groups move on to play all of the top 64 clans and champs 1. So it goes to 128 teams for day 2. And day 2 is where you start to see some of those huge names in here, like some of the names you always see in the qualifier. So it's a lot bigger of a day. Like, look at NGT Legends getting a perfect in the first war, and we were just happy to be here. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, don't get me wrong, we wanted to win and we wanted to move on, we wanted to keep going, but unfortunately for us, when we get down here, we did not quite get there. We had a tough matchup in our very first matchup, but AWU clan beat Mad Ram 12-10. They had really nice bases. These guys hit really strong. I mean, look at this. In their next matchup, they went on to get a perfect 15. They had a couple of time fails on us. They hit really nicely. A really strong clan. Like, they were the 12th seed out of the top 64 clans in Champs 1. They were the 12th seed, so like the 12th best clan in the world. So that was the end of our weekend, but it was really good to see the growth from Mad Ram. We used to struggle to get 10 in these kinds of wars. I mean, we get 10 there, but it's growth in the right direction, and that's what we're looking for as a clan. And you just got to keep practicing and keep working and keep trying to get better, and hopefully you'll get to, you know, that final 6 and be playing for a golden ticket one day. I'm really proud of my guys that came together this weekend, because like I said, it was tough for us to even get a team of 5 together. Hendo's literally going to play softball in the middle of the matches. Like, it was wild. So we had a really fun weekend. I was really proud of us to make it to day 2. A huge step up for us, and nothing to be disappointed about. Yeah, we lost the first round, but as a clan, I think spirits are high. I think we did what we could and put things in the right direction. So we're growing as a clan. Mad Ram's on the right path. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this, our journey through the weekend. It was a fun one. Let me know what you guys thought of it down there in the comments. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing. Wow, you watched that whole video? Here's another video that YouTube thinks you'll like, and here's a playlist of similar videos.